It's my favorite event of the year. The Toronto Vintage Clothing Show is back, and I could not be more excited. 2 days, over 100 booths of vintage clothing and accessories, over 30,000 square feet. It's Canada's largest vintage clothing show, and I'm going to be your guide, along with giving you my vintage shopping tips along the way. Let's go. Let's start off with the difference between vintage and thrift. Thrift is basically any item that had a previous owner, while vintage is pieces that are 20 years old or more. They're curated, special, one-of-a-kind pieces that definitely have a history. My first tip is to take your time and not rush things. Vintage shopping is definitely a process. It is a treasure hunt. My next tip is to understand vintage sizing. Dana, you are showing me some amazing vintage dresses right now, but a lot of the things that are on the label are not actually accurate to modern day sizing. For example, this dress, right?
This dress is labeled a size 7-8, but in reality, the waist size is a 25.
Wow.
So modern day, that would be about a 0.
So definitely don't take what you see on the label.
Don't take it too seriously.
Too seriously.
Yes.
I always say that to our viewers. Tailoring is going to be your best friend, especially if you find something that you absolutely love.
It's worth it, definitely.
Definitely worth it. My other tip is to look at current fashion trends for inspiration when vintage shopping as an easy guide. I know that seems like an oxymoron, but fashion is cyclical. So many things that were in style back then are in style right now. For example, oversized blazers. We've seen these all over the runways and in stores. I love this one here at 217 Vintage. It's where I get some of my pieces that I've worn on the show as well as on my social media because they know what's in style. My next tip is to make sure to inspect all of your vintage garments before buying. An easy way to do that is to look at the fabric, bring it up to the light so you can see if there's any moth holes or bad little tears. If they are able to be repaired, that's okay, but sometimes they can't be, so it's a deal breaker. The other thing to check for is make sure the clasp and the buttons work. Some of those things can also be repaired, but some of them can't be. If there's a smell, however, that's okay. Vintage items do have a little bit of a smell. That can easily be taken out with some dry cleaning.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, it's nice to see you.
Nice
This is
to see you
wild.
too.
What an amazing event,
I
eh?
know.
This is going to be great.
Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun in your booth. Okay, I have to ask you though,
Yes.
especially for our viewers at home, what are some vintage items that are like the ones to look out for? They're always going to be good finds.
First and foremost, I would have to say real denim.
Ooh, okay.
Now, I know these guys are a little patchy, but they can last forever.
And so when you say real denim, what does that mean?
No lycra, no spandex,
Okay.
just 100% cotton, durable, strong, good workwear, good for everyday use.
But you also have some like amazing dresses and feminine pieces in here as well.
For sure. Essential, if you do you find some wonderful French labels, like this is Jean Galliano.
Oh, wow.
Incredible
Yes.
piece, made in France, gorgeous, right?
Yes, and I also saw another French designer piece here, which is so fabulous.
Yeah,
'cause,
and
like,
if you can read his last name, you win a prize. No,
Right.
I'm kidding. This guy's great. He's been doing some amazing things since
For
like
sure.
the 1980s up until today.
Okay, so you've gone over jeans, you've gone over French labels.
Yeah.
What is the last item that we must look out for?
Jewelry, folks.
Jewelry.
Beautiful
Okay.
costume jewelry.
And you have such a variety here.
The things you can do to an outfit with jewelry. You
I
can show
mean-
your personality so quickly. Look at this thing.
Right?
Very understated, barely noticeable.
And like the costume jewelry back then, it was made with such beautiful
Oh,
materials.
gosh, yeah.
You
I
know?
can't imagine the man hours it would have taken to make these things.
I'm gonna have to pretty much buy this entire thing.
Yeah,
so
no problem. We'll pack that up for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I hope I've inspired you to shop vintage no matter where you live. It can be such an amazing way to add a unique piece in your wardrobe. Plus, it's good for the planet too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 90 more booths to visit.